Well, good morning everyone. It's Christmas Day and Merry Christmas to everybody. Now, just got a few things running for you. There's the Class 142 Pacer on its way to New Mills. We've got a Class 350 Transpennine, and then we've got the GWR HST on its way back to Bristol. Now, clearly, none of these would be running, I believe. I think the whole network just shut down on Christmas Day. So this is not prototypical, clearly. But I wonder what other things are going to come and be on the layout as well. Let's go and take a look. Well, here you go. This is my Secret Santa. So thank you very much. I've removed the card, clearly. And let's open it and see what it is. Very exciting, isn't it? Shall we open this end? I'm not a great preserver of the paper, I have to be honest. Just get into it somehow. Hopefully, oops. Trying to be a little bit careful though, because I don't know what it is and I don't want to break it. I wonder. Oh, a bit of a tease there. Another layer. Fast turning into a bit past the parcel, isn't it? Oh, benches and people. Well, thank you very much. And I think we've got some people there that can go in cabs as well. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. And some benches. Fantastic stuff. Hopefully you can see those. But yeah, that's absolutely great. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, just looking at those, it's saying homeless people, but oh, I see. They're people in cardboard boxes. Okay. Anyway, thank you very, very much. I'm sure we'll find a place for those somewhere on the layout. Anyway, well, this is the next item. I wonder if you can guess what that is. I've got a very strong suspicion I know what that is. Somebody's been looking at my HST. Yay, look at that. Wow, that's lovely. So that takes me back up to 7 coaches on that train. That's the first class one I've got now. So all I need now is one more of those, one more second, and then I've got a complete train for my layout. 7 car. Well, next up, and I'm very excited about this one. Look at that. Class 66. Beautiful. Just take the lid off. And that plastic trim thing. I'll just pop it down a second and get that out. Look at that. Now you might remember I had a dapole one, in EWS livery, the maroon one. And sadly, I had to sell it because it just wouldn't pull anything. But this, immediately you can feel that this has got some weight to it. So this shouldn't really have too many problems pulling things. Just trying to see what number that is. 66846, I think, is that? Bit of a job to see, but yeah, really impressed with that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I've just got to get a chip for that, and that will be on the layout. Just popping it back into the box. But yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. Now it's also time to reveal some other things that I've got, but not for this layout. Wonder what that could be then. Take a look. Well, I've been talking to a few people with regard to the new layout that's coming, a shunting layout, which is going to be called Piccadilly Sidings. So I've also received from a good friend this morning this thing here, which is an unpainted wagon, so I can paint that up whatever I like. I might just dirty it, to be honest. I think it needs that red bar, the white bar across there somehow, whichever end that is, the other end, that end. But yeah, that's the first item. And there's been one or two other bits as well. I think it's a 16-ton mineral wagon. But yeah, very beautiful. Once that's weathered up as well, that'll just look stunning. And because I haven't even got decent track yet, a long radius point. Fantastic. And electro frog as well. So yeah, that's just going to be brilliant. Quite big, aren't they? I'm used to a long radius point being half this. You know, we're talking this sort of size, really. So to see something this big, I mean, I can't even get it in the shot on the camera. So big. Blimey. I mean, most of you are used to this sort of size, but that's nearly a foot long. Unbelievable, really. But anyway, so on to the next item. Now, when I first saw these, I thought, oh, I'd love one of those. But look at that. A packet. Wow, that's just gorgeous. I'm just marvelling at that. To be honest, that is just gorgeous. So I look forward to having that running. Because I did actually buy a packet, but the four-wheeled one, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, that's brilliant. And there is another item too. And that's this. Again, just beautiful. I mean, when I first saw these, I thought, oh, that's a must for the shunting layout. But been waiting for this livery. And we can get it out, get the sleeve off. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. And you'd almost think that was end gauge, wouldn't you? I mean, we're talking barely 2 inches from here to here. And look how close those wheels are. Blimey. You'd never believe it, would you? 00 gauge. But anyway, I'll now take you over. I've set up a little track just to one side, so I'll show you that now with the packet going round. Ready? Just using the old Bachmann controller. Here it comes. And there's a few wagons that I've acquired over the last few months as well. Some have been weathered, some haven't. Some are just not finished. So that's my 00 collection at the moment. So look out for some progress on that in the coming months. Not going to say too much more about it, but oops, the track's a little bit, it is second-hand track. I just got this off eBay. So it's not the greatest track in the world. Some of it's steel, I know. But this packet seems to be coping reasonably well. But I think some of the problems that it's occurring is the fact that the track is just sitting on the carpet and it's not completely flat in places. So when the loco comes to a certain part and it just tips up and then somehow it can't make contact with the track. So if one wheel tips off the track and it hits a dead spot, I think that's when it comes a cropper. But I'm loving that. Absolutely loving it. So I shall really enjoy getting those other two out and having a run with those. In fact, I'll show you that in a minute. All right, I'll stop this one now. Let's just bring it into shot. So it'll just make it easier when I do take the loco, all right? And stop that there. Okay, I'll see you in a minute with one of the others. In fact, I thought I'd show you this. I am blown away by this. I mean, I know it's 00 gauge and it's twice the size of N gauge, but that is incredible. absolutely incredible. Some of the detailing in there. I mean, so I'm just not used to 00 gauge, you see. I'm used to N gauge, where clearly some corners do have to be cut. But nevertheless, that is absolutely unbelievable. Incidentally, yes, I know there's a hair there. I know about running locos on the carpet. Please don't tell me, it's not necessary. And I'm only doing this just as a little bit of Christmas fun. The layout won't be on the carpet. This is the 6mm version packet. Look at that. I mean, I thought the detail on the first one was incredible. I mean, I don't know whether you can see inside the cam. Let me shine the light in there, bear with me. Amazing. Absolutely stunning. You can see all the little valves in there as well. That has been done absolutely beautifully. Again, I'm blown away by that. Let's see what it like when it runs then. So let's put it on the track. Oh, that's not a good start, is it? It might have been where I placed it and it was perhaps on a dodgy bit of track. I know this track here, there's a slight kink. It sort of undulates that way a little bit, so it's not the best piece of track. Yeah, but that seems to be coping all right, doesn't it? I've put the little wagon on there as well. Right, I'll stop it when it comes round again. I'll show you the rusting. Right, just bring it to a bit of a stop now. Yeah, I'm loving that. I thought I'd show you this. Just a little close up. I mean, this is just stunning. Just turning it round. I'm just blown away by these. I really am. And hopefully you can see a view in the cab there. I mean, you can see it's a lot simpler in there than what it is in the packets. You seem to have this black box just there, and there's obviously 2 levers that I showed you around there. Let's turn it around, have a look on that side. See if we can see anything in there. Yeah, it's just got those 2 levers. So I trust that's what it's like, but the livery application is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. There we go. I mean, you can read every word. And I can see that with the naked eye as well. Just a quick look underneath. So you can see the electrical connection there between the loco and the wagon. Oh, I'm so impressed with that. So that will be, I'll get that on the track in a minute and show you what that looks like. Right, as it comes in round now, I'll just bring it to a stop. Just by the dinosaur. One of the kids from school brought me that. Anyway, I'm just absolutely blown away by these. All 3 of them. I mean, those are just absolutely gorgeous. Actually, I just thought I'd give you a slightly closer look at some of these wagons that I've picked up. I mean, many of these are either bought brand new or second hand. That one there is brand new, and that's come from the Backman Collectors Club, which I joined, I think, at the Great Electric Show. And many of these I just bought really cheaply from shows. So that one's had some quite heavy weathering and rust patches all over it. That one's just been rusted up. This one was in a terrible state when I first got it. I got it from the local model shop, and somebody had repainted it 5 times. And so my first job was to strip it back off, and found actually it was a named one. So I thought I'd restore that, but it was getting the paint off, brought quite a lot of the name off. So I just sort of dirtied it up a little bit, and, you know, I think it looks all right. And that a friend of mine bought me for my birthday. Again, I've just weathered it up. And there's a guard's van on the end there, which needs a little bit more work. I think I'd like to sort of pale up the wood a little bit, make it look a bit more grey. A tad more grey anyway. Yeah, so there we go. So I'll just finish off with a few running shots of these trains just going round this little Christmas layout, if you like. It literally just goes around the bike, because that's my bike I use for the, it's on a turbo train. I use that for exercising. And a few of the presents I've had for the other things as well. There's my Dalek, interactive Dalek that will talk to you. Quite like it. But anyway, so this is my opening to Piccadilly Sidings. Please don't expect any progress yet, because it's going to take a long time just to even get started with this. It's not going to be a massive layout. It's only probably going to be, I'm guessing, maybe 8 foot long, probably by about 1 foot wide. I don't know, maybe a bit longer, but we'll see. But there is a Hatton 66 coming. I did let that one slip at Worley, for those who are in the know. But yeah, so I'll show you that when it arrives. But anyway, I'll say bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll catch you soon with some actual building progress on Piccadilly. Thanks ever so much. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please do like, subscribe and share, not forgetting to click on that little bell to get regular notifications of any videos I upload. Some other videos are appearing on the screen right now which also might take your interest. Thanks once again, and bye for now.